Hey, everybody, welcome back to Morning Talk with Mike and Paul. I'm Big Mike, and that there, people, is Mr. Paul Honeyman, straight out of England.
Good morning.
All right. Hey, AI. Man, I'm going to tell you something, Paul. This AI stuff going on, I don't know sometimes what's real and what's not. Now, when a big old gorilla comes on the screen and I click on it and he's saying stuff that's funny, I know there's no such thing as talking gorillas. Okay?
It's
So
not a gorilla. It's Bigfoot.
I'm pretty sure he's AI. Okay? But then, now you've got crappy AI that people put stuff together to be funny and blah, 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 to make fun of whatever. And then you've got some AI that you just look at and you go, what the F? What? And then you got to take time out of your day, if you're smart, and research what you just seen. Now, there are some people that says, oh man, it was on YouTube. It's for real. Okay. It's real stuff. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. AI is changing a lot of stuff, and people are having fun with it. You know, people are making music with the AI online. They're writing their own songs. There's some AI that you just have to speak for about a minute or so. It picks up the tone in your voice and it'll write a song for you, or you'll say, I want a religious song. I'm married. You just give it all the parameters, like on GPT. When you make Terrie does it when she makes our little animated caricatures of you and I and stuff, Paul. And then it writes a song, and it's you singing the song. And you haven't sang it.
No one ever want to hear me singing.
There's fun things about it, and that's kind of neat. You give to your wife or your husband and stuff like that. But then AI driving cars scare the crap out of me. You know, AI servers and waiters, they come up to your table, and you're just like going, what? It's kind of exciting when you go into one of those things, but now it's taking people's jobs away.
You see what Ron said?
What's that?
See what Ron said?
No.
The Bigfoot with the lipstick is for sure AI. Nothing could be that pretty.
Oh man, but that's what we're going to talk about, guys, today. We're going to talk about AI, how it's changing, how it's developing, the current state, what the future looks like, and of course, we put the link at the top. You can come up and join us. Give us anything you want to talk about. We're talking about AI today. I told you last Friday that we're going to have one. This is going to be a big free for all. And then I started looking into this, and I said, man, AI is on my last nerve, so I got to talk about it.
I'm looking for an AI Elizabeth Hurley.
They make them.
That'll be my third wife.
They make AI companions. That's what they call it. All right. They make them. They talk, they walk, they process information, they get smarter. Okay.
Oh, hell no.
All you have to know is where's that freaking kill switch? That's all you got to know. So, hey, let's say hello to some guys in the chat. Woo, people are in here. I got all my good friends, Mary Mo, Husky Edna, Irene Malinois, Boss Boo Boy was in here. Shakira was in here. Dan, welcome in. if you're still here. Or they were here at 5:16 this morning. It's another part of the day over there. It's getting into the evening over where they're at.
Oh, there's Jan.
Jan's in here. There's Merns Pacquiao. Let's see. She says we don't know what the world tells the truth because maybe it's all about AI. It's a way to. They're swaying people into, and there's some people that just run with whatever they see. All right. If you do that, you need to lay on a couch and talk to somebody. There's Paul Honeyman. There's My Love Mo. Hello, hello.
I can tell you something about laying on a couch and telling something.
Yeah.
It really works. I had to see a shrink for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, did it work?
Well, I haven't killed myself.
Well, there you go. Hey, there's Rona Castro. There's Luffy.
I couldn't even do that right.
Awesome Light. Welcome in. Jojo Bile. Girly Sienna. Crystal Adventure. Leela and Layla. Welcome in. Anna G. Charmaine. Welcome in. Heartland Headquarters with Dink and Tank. Welcome in. Tamara. Hardneck Farm. There's Wendy. They have plans for 38 data centers in Oklahoma. That's insane. Yeah. I mean, how many jobs is that going to bring in? Where are they going to build it? I hope they build one down here by me so we can get, fiber out here because I'm sick of this satellite stuff or whatever the hell we got. I'd rather have it hardwired into my house, you got to look at it. We just got a Amazon distribution center here and it hired quite a few people. So that's good. We've got a lithium battery factory that they're building here in town. It's going to employ something like 690 people in that plant. Got all kinds of stuff coming to McAllister because they finally woke up. They're going broke trying to stay a small town. You know what I mean? 1,800 or 18,000 people here now. It's growing every year. And you can't keep up. I mean, you got to pay your cops, you got to pay your fire department, you got to pay all your city people, all your workers. You got to do all that stuff. And you can't stay small when wages demand more. So now they're going in there, they're making property deals and tax deals and everything because they're going to make it back in income tax and all that other stuff when they employ people. So there you go. There's Charlene Grady. Welcome in. I don't know if it's concerning if you look at the data centers, what they're actually for.
Collecting data.
And where they're located at. But you got to remember something. They've got a data center in Utah that is like the length of, what'd they say, 4 or 5 football fields long and 3 wide, and it's multi-story, and it wasn't big enough. Okay, it's not big enough. It's already jam-packed with all this data that's going around. It's crazy. And as long as we keep moving that direction where technology rules our world, okay, hell, Terry's uncle worked for the phone company in Como, Columbia, Missouri. And he still has a home phone. What an old fogey he is, right? He has a home phone on a hard line, not part of an internet package or anything like that. It is a hard line. They don't even have people there. They stopped. They can't even come in there and fix his stuff. They go, nope, dude, you're going to have to come over to the dark side and get you. And he has a cell phone, okay, but he has a home phone because that's what he did for 30 plus years. He was a linesman, went out there, did service calls and fixed whatever's wrong with your house and all that stuff. As far as, your telecommunications, as far as the hardline phone. And it's very rare, guys. Ma Bell, you got to keep up with the Joneses when it comes to this stuff. Hey, Roadkill Ron. What's up? I use AI for coding everything. Yeah. It becomes AI when you don't physically type stuff. You go voice to text, that's AI. While you're driving, does it get it right every time? No, but it's getting better. Okay. And things like that. That's AI. They're using AI when you're ordering stuff. It isn't somebody in a data center and then, okay, let me shoot this order over here. It's instantaneously with Amazon. Instant. And it's all because of AI. Sooner or not, they're gonna build these warehouses where your request comes in, you're online going, oh man, I really need that double-sided alien tape or whatever. And there you go. I just made my payment. They receive it. AI grabs it. It sends it to the warehouse automatically. As soon as they log it in, they said that money's good. Send it over there. An arm goes through the warehouse. Oh, alien tape. Boom. Takes it over there, puts it in a box. It goes down the thing. Machines do it. What the hell do we need people for? Now, if you're a mechanic that fixes stuff like that, yeah, maybe you got a job until they can find robots that can come fix and replace you. Once your ROI, your return on investment for your technology is paid off, it's all pure profit after that. So that's how bad it's going to be. And I'm going to tell you something like Elon Musk said, the future's coming when nobody works. Kind of like Star Trek. Well, nobody works. They just live. They just, hey, I just put my little thing. I was a good citizen, so I get all these credits and I can go buy food and all that stuff. Or I just have food delivered. All right. Computer. Here's my shopping list. And then it comes. We do it now. Terry sends it by her phone. She makes a Walmart shopping list, send, boom. Goes to the Walmart here, somebody delivers it. And pretty soon it's going to be an AI vehicle in the future that delivers it here. And some I am robot comes out and puts it on our front stoop. It's coming, guys. It's coming, and it scares me. Because what happens when it all crashes? Kentucky Bluegrass Living. Welcome in.
When door crashes, people are going to forget what they were supposed to be doing.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. I just say it when that little thing's on there, so because it's live for me and I don't know what's going on out there. I had my thing here, but I got two things of notes covering my screen over here, and I got notes down here. in case people want to know something. Whether it's transportation, healthcare, finance. I've been looking this stuff up, guys. It's crazy. All right, so there's Penny Ortiz. There's Karen Brest. Do I know what the difference between McDonald's and the government?
McDonald's only has one clown.
One plan?
One clown.
Oh, one clown?
Yeah. Ronald McDonald. There you go.
Yeah, but I see him at all the McDonald's, so they've got to have more than one.
Nice clown.
Okay. All right.
They're all AI.
Shade Tree. Hey, there is James Hall, y'all. The kill switch. So 45 to the processor. Simply Jan.
762. Or as you Yanks call them, a 308.
In the past, Jan and I have spent some quality time together.
Does Kevin know?
Oh, I'm sure she's told him. We even plotted to dispose of her sister, Loose Faucet. And oh, by the way, we did find Loose Faucet one time at a meetup in the trunk of her car, hiding away. Butler Family Farms. There's Jerry and Susan. Critter Creek. What?
If I remember right, that was the Christmas meeting.
Color TV was released. Seemed cool at the time. Oh, how times have changed. Yep. Possum Run. Man, I watched your video on your cabin. Good God, you did a great job on that thing. Whew. There's Tony at our cabin in the woods. There's Janice. Hello, hello, and welcome in, Janice. She's saying hello to Mama V. I see Mama V and I just smile. She's an awesome lady.
I'm the same.
Awesome, awesome sauce. Hey, there's Beth over at BNS Odyssey.
I look at Mama V and I've told her this, and she reminds me of my grandmother. When I was small.
I think she's younger than you.
I know she is. I don't know about
Mama V's going, what? You think I look like your grandmother?
Yes, she does.
You need to explain yourself.
I remember my grandmother when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And when I look at Mama V, I think of my grandmother. Which is why you'll never find me being rude on her channel. I made her that promise the first time she asked me to moderate for her.
Mama V, he's never made that promise to me whatsoever.
I never fucking will.
No, and guys, if you hear something you don't like on Morning Talk, please, I defer you to the description and the warning in the description. If you don't read descriptions, and we hurt your feelings, we're sorry. All right?
No, I'm not.
We want you to tell the truth no matter how you know it, how you say it. All right? Your truth is your truth. Ray Castillo, welcome in.
Before you go any further, Stephen Sheets, my condolences go out to you and your family.
Oh, the singer?
Stephen Sheets.
Yeah.
He lost his mother last Thursday.
Mm. Mm.
And yes, Tony, I can be rude in every other one.
Yeah. Real time and will be stored in data centers. The flock cameras. Are you talking about for wind turbines? What are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know what a flock camera is. I think a flock like birds and I don't know. What is this? The government is going to know how much oxygen your body uses. Yeah. I seen a thing where I can't remember what movie it was, but when the babies were born, they put the implant in the back of their neck when they're born, and yeah, they track you the rest of your life, how you're growing, all your medical data. They can pull your medical data out of the chip, all kinds of stuff. And the scary part is somebody dreamed that up, and you watch one day it's going to happen. Yeah. Your doctor, your AI doctor can go, hey, let's see how Mike's doing today. Oh, dude, he's tore up from the floor up. We need to send him this and whatever. You never have to go into the office.
Yeah, the only problem with that is they forgot you've married a beautiful woman. So when your pulse is going through the roof, it might not be serious.
Good morning, Lone Micah Mag.
Lone Micmac
Okay.
or Micmac.
Yeah. And a lot of it is really evil. Just thinking of what could happen here in the near future. When I seen that thing about ordering a AI companion, and I'm going, what? You fill out this information data, and it's like 300 or 400 questions to include, but not limited to, hair color, um, uh, size and dimensions. Do you like somebody who is challenges you? Are you like someone who is argumentative? If you like somebody that's bossy or a domineering type person, all kinds of stuff. And then you place this order for freaking $100,000, and you can get the perfect wife or perfect husband. I'm like going, that's creepy.
Big news for everybody. There ain't no such fucking thing as a perfect partner.
No. So it's crazy what they're doing. But hey,
Jamie says, I'm called bossy. Go figure.
the first Apple was sold for 666. Oh, is that where it's at? Satellite, Utah. Yeah, it's a big complex. Good Lord, it's huge. I agree. Well, you know what they say. You know what they say. Whatever technology they're working on, technology doubles every 18 months. And that's the scary part. I bought this laptop for Christmas. Terry and I did an Apple MacBook. And in 18 months, technology is going to be beyond this laptop. And then you're going to be working with old technology. Okay. It's like, find a CD-ROM on one of these things. You're not going to find it. Right? You're not going to find it. But I can go to Copilot on the computers and talk to it, kind of like a doctor does. Okay, I want the blah, 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 blah. And anything you want, it will write it, or you can type it out and say, you know what? I write in what they call English. I write like I talk. And then Copilot takes it reads your information and it puts it in there, like a senior level in college to make you seem smarter. That's what it's doing. So dumb people can write letters or write reports or write whatever. And it'll scan the internet now to make sure somebody's not already wrote this and you have a copyright against you. What they do in college, like when you turn in your thesis, they scan it, it goes up, they search the world to make sure you didn't copy somebody else's crap. It's already doing it on the laptop. What it took universities to do. Now it's done. So do you have to be smart to go to college? Hell no. So there you go. Hey, Christy Betts, welcome in. I did say James Hall, y'all. I think I did.
No, we're talking about redheads.
We talked about that before we went on air, Paul.
That's why I started laughing, because James brought it up.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay. So let's get into the meat of this. All right. If I didn't say, hey, Duncan Family Farm, welcome in. I'm trying to get to the bottom. I'm just scrolling. I'm sorry if I didn't answer your questions or read them. That's when shit gets scary. Yeah. Yeah. O'Rourke's Littlefield. There's Jamie. Welcome in, Jamie. Oh, argumentative and bossy are two different type of women, right? Or men.
No, not in Jamie's case.
In Jamie's case, I'm right, you're wrong, shut the hell up.
Argumentative and bossy.
Yeah, there's nothing perfect, but damn, they're getting pretty close. I'm like Charlie Brown. It's all started with that dang redhead. Yeah. Peppermint Patty.
Sounds like a meat substitute.
I think by 2030, we are just going to be our life by 2030 is going to just be totally different. It's going to be crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're going to be, one of the things I seen on AI is, do you remember, I can't remember the name of the movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger went to this facility and they put him in this chair, and he went on vacation without leaving his sector of Mars. I don't
Total
remember.
Recall.
Total Recall. Yeah. I think that's going to happen. And you're going to believe that you actually took a trip. It's going to be sunk into your memory. And how scary is that? You know, like they were saying, oh, it's cheaper than going on vacation at half the cost. You know, at first it's going to be expensive and people are going to do it. It's kind of like, hey, do you have $150,000 or whatever it costs? We got a rocket ship that will take you out right when you crest into the outside the ozone into space, and then we'll drop you right back down. That's $100 and something thousand. Okay. One of these days, it's going to be an airplane type vehicle that takes off on a runway and shoots into space. It's crazy scary, guys. It is crazy. I've been blessed to see all the changes in my profession, 6 decades, and AI makes me glad I don't see the future because I am old and I can't see well. Yeah. Well, you know, they say that if they take your if they can work it so they can download everything inside your brain, then you could live on. Your conscious can live on.
Nobody wants this fucking conscious.
What happens when they do that and then they make your doppelganger, your AI robot that looks like you and it has all your memories?
That's another Arnie Schwarzenegger film. That's another Arnold Schwarzenegger film.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they did it with that one that guy from Dublin or wherever he's from up there. Who's that actor that he's an Irish actor.
Colin.
Colin, yeah. Yeah. He played in the remix of it. Of that Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
Oh, you're talking about
Yes.
Recall.
Yes, you could. If you passed on and they do your consciousness, they could make an
Okay.
they can make an AI robot that looked like Jamie when her and Kevin first met.
Jamie, that is just wrong. You're wicked.
So in 2026, artificial intelligence, I'm on the wrong screen here. On this one, I don't know. I'm so used to looking at that screen and I got this in front of me. In 2026, artificial intelligence, AI, has moved beyond experimental curiosity into a foundational layer of global industry and daily life. The current landscape is defined as agentic AI systems that can autonomously, big word for me this morning, huh? Plan and execute multi-step tasks, while the future trajectory points towards embodied AI and quantum integrity systems by 2030. They're saying that the human robot AI technology by 2030 will be perfected. That's scary. Every movie that I've seen, once you make a robot and they're going to take over the world anyway. You know, look at John Connor. You know, look at, you know, iRobot. All these things, you know, it's good sci-fi, but it's actually we're moving towards it. These movies have prompted these techno scientists into moving this direction. Gene Roddenberry. How would you like every house is built? All right. Your house is built. You walk in, lights on, you just talk to your computer and it does everything you want it to do. You know, we already got refrigerators for shopping lists, send. Okay. And things like that. I mean, it's crazy, but it's true. Roadkill on, I have to say. Yeah. Yeah, he's right. It's coming faster than you really think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and you know, here's the scary part. They're using AI to scam you out of your money.
Yeah.
You know, they got really bad ones. You know, famous people that they've taken them and they're selling products on the internet. You know, and all purchases are outside the United States because if they're inside, then they can go after them. And it could be somebody like I don't know. I seen one with George Clooney, and he was talking about this secret pill that cures diabetes. And I'm sure he didn't do it. You can tell by watching his mouth and stuff and the video because it wasn't done that well. But they're going to get better. Okay. It's his voice. Because just like the music thing I talked about at the beginning, where you just have to talk for a minute and it recognizes the tone and inflection in your voice, and you can sing any song you want. So, hey, there's a call from Jacksonville, Florida. And I don't have...
Might be the VA.
No. It's probably an AI call.
Yeah. You answer it, they'll go, stop fucking talking about me.
This phone never rings, guys. This phone never rings. When I worked for the government, and never stopped ringing. When I retired, people don't call me. Only a few people have my number. Okay. And it's not that it's a secret. You know, I meet people. I said, hey, here's my phone number, whatever. You know, everybody on the fishing trip, everybody's got my number. You know, Mike got me, and I wrote Mike something from 3 Mississippi, and he goes, who is this? And I said, dude, this is Big Mike. And he goes, oh, crap. He goes, I have your number in here, but I didn't know who it was. But nobody calls it except for the VA, right? And the contractors for the VA and stuff like that. That's all I get this for. I play games. That's all I do on my phone. I don't even know why I have one. Shiloh Acres, welcome in. All of this.
James Cook says, it's Peaceful Des calling.
Who? Peaceful Des?
Yeah.
That's from Jacksonville, Florida. That's where she lives.
Well, Bob the Family Farm says, I called you Big Mike.
That you're from Jacksonville? Oh no, it says this phone call came from Spectrum. Who the hell is Spectrum? Is from Spectrum. We've attempted multiple times to reach you. This is your final warning. Call back immediately using the number showing on the ID caller or losing your account. I don't even know who Spectrum is. I don't have an account with them. See, that's how they get you. Oh, Dogman had a commercial done of his figure and his voice. His brother saw it and called him. Mike said he could do nothing about it. Until they make a law that you cannot, without the other person's permission, to use their likeness, their voice, or whatever. Yeah, it's wild. Law, government hasn't even caught up with this stuff. Okay, so ain't nothing you can do. And the first case is usually the longest. Well, that's right. Jerry does call me. Jerry Butler does call me. That wasn't him.
Karen Brass says Spectrum is an internet and TV company.
Yeah, I have Apple TV and I have something out of Durant that shoots a signal from tower to my house. And that's all I got.
Is that not Spectrum?
No. That's called 360 communications. If you live in southern Oklahoma and you're tired of yours, we get 5G. The whole house is wired. Terry pays $89 a month and it's fully loaded. And we only have, we bumped it up to the $89 because of YouTube and stuff like that. So other than that, we really didn't need it. We could have done the lower package. But it's good until it goes out, and then you think, oh, those bastards, and they still want me to pay. It's like the trash company. Trash, they don't pick up on holidays, or if it's muddy and rainy outside and you miss the trash day and you got to go to another week with piling your trash up and stuff and they don't pick it up, go ahead and not pay them. All right. They'll send a smaller truck out to pick up your blue can. They don't care. They're the only game in town. And it's unreal what out here in the country, what we pay for trash. And I burn feed bags, cardboard boxes, all that stuff out there. In my burn barrels and stuff like that. So, hey, Donna, welcome in, Donna. Yeah, never talk to the scammers, especially when they threaten you. I'm a grown-ass man, and threats don't work. I don't care who it comes from. So in Oklahoma, if you opt out of the Real ID service, Oklahoma is still going to sell your data. I am livid. Oh, yeah. When you get a Real ID and they made it mandatory, you can't even get on a plane. But if you don't get a Real ID, and there's people that don't have them, I get that. You can do whatever you want. But I'll tell you what, you can't even buy a ticket on Greyhound without a Real ID. Oh, unless you're an illegal immigrant, and then you can do whatever the hell you want in America.
I told you she was a bossy controlling person.
Yeah.
Jamie
And
says, okay, this is boring. What about
when you
Trump and
get,
Cuba?
yeah, when you get a real ID, everybody everywhere has your information. It's the way it is. I went to the doctor's office. They didn't give a hoot about my military retired ID card that's linked to the VA. They flipped my real ID over and scanned it. Thank you. Here you go. They got all my information. I go, holy crap. The next time I went, I called them for an appointment, never told them my home address, and they started reading it off on their computer. I go, yeah, that's correct. All I remember is going in there and they're going, click. They got everything. I don't know. I'm going to have to read up on that. I don't know.
Wendy, the problem's not big. I don't think the problem is.
Yeah, real ID that is.
The problem is the hackers. It's their mentality.
Yeah. I had to read that, but because then it hit me who Axiom is. Yeah. Yeah, nobody is safe. I seen a commercial that Arms puts out that it can go out on the internet and find everything that has to do with you, and you can erase it. Once it's on the internet, it is never erased. I don't give a damn. I'm about to get knee deep in your butt, young lady.
The last time you said that was a hooker.
Oh man. I mean, if she got out, right? If she got out of the front door and there was anybody out there, she would lick them to death. If somebody broke into my house, she would hold the flashlight for them as long as they petted her.
Yeah, we also seen him jump.
Yeah. And she's got a deep voice. It scares the people that come and drop stuff off at the front door. They go, what is, because she has that deep bark. And yeah, she just licked them to death. I can't have people over. When people come over, I have to lock her in her kennel for about 30 minutes so she can get that I just want to maul these people with love. Yeah, it's crazy. She's a good dog. The current state of AI in 2026, widespread adaptation, approximately 88% of every organization deals with AI. Right? Investments in the sectors that use AI is over $2 trillion. $2 trillion. Now, up in Minnesota, they ripped us off for $9 billion. AI and what they're doing is a $2 trillion enterprise. You can't even fathom 2 trillion. And we're at 38 trillion in the hole. You know, and here's what I say. Buckle up, everybody. The United States is going to claim bankruptcy, and all you people around the world that we owe money to, up yours. What can we say? How are we going to pay our soldiers? People are going to be pissed off. Pay them in gold. You know, pay them in gold. Gold is like some ungodly amount right now. Up to someone tell me, $38,000 or $4,000 an ounce now. Parker Schnabel is going nuts. He's digging a hole all the way to the other side of the world to get gold because of the price of it right now. Okay. He's the guy on Discovery. Parker Schnabel. Rise of AI agents. AI has shifted from passive chatbot to active agents. These systems handle end-to-end workflow, such as logistics, rerouting shipments in real time, and or marketing agents launching and optimizing an entire campaign. AI's doing this. Okay. Specialized small models. There is a move to move away from massive general purpose models towards smaller specialized ones that are faster, cheaper, and fine-tuned for specific industry vocal abilities like healthcare or law. So now, okay, every doctor in the world can be logged on to whatever AI healthcare data center in Oklahoma or wherever they're going to build it. If you're part of that monopoly and you go, oh, there's Mike Elmer, what's your last four? Blah, blah, blah. Boom. You can catch somebody's entire birth to present health record that quick. Okay? Everything you've ever been prescribed, everything's right there in the AI database. So that's what scares me.
Jerry looked it up.
Database a phone-based one? Is it a computer-based one? Is it a healthcare-based one? Is it they're going to upload every law that we have on the books, every case that's ever happened, everything is uploaded into these data centers, and a lawyer doesn't even need an assistant no more. What do they call those people that help out lawyers that do all the research? Paralegals. Don't even need them no more. Boom, there's your case. We got all the references, blah, blah, blah. Everything's right there. And you're still going to get billed $300 an hour.
Jerry looked it up. $4,510 per ounce.
That's a lot, guys. Because what, a year ago, 2 years ago, was like $1,900. These computers, all this stuff, they need gold. All right. To make all this stuff. It's shooting out of the roof, guys. Shooting out of the roof. So what's the future of AI? All right. AI, it embodied in 2027 to 2030, the next frontier involves integrating AI into the physical world. This includes the mass deployment of humanoid robots in manufacturing, the for elder care and world models that allow AI to understand physical laws directly rather than through text data. What? What was that, Paul?
What?
What is that?
That's me trying to get your dog to bark.
To get what?
Me trying to get your dog to bark.
Oh, don't do that. Quantum AI integration. In 2030, quantum computing is expected to solve the quadratic bottleneck of current AI. See, I don't even know what these words mean. Okay. Enabling models to process exponentially larger data sets in real time for fields like climate science and drug discovery. So all you people that are going in there to learn about how to make drugs in college, what do they call those? Biotech guys. Computers are going to do all that stuff for you. They'll have everything set up and the computer does everything. So you don't need to get, $250,000 for trying to invent new drugs and stuff. Invisibility. AI will become so seamless, integrated into software, homes, cities, that will no longer be viewed as artificial, but simply as a standard smart feature of the environment. So everything is run off computer system and AI. Workforce evolution. Workforce evolution. While up to 44% of current work hours are technically automated by agents, the focus is shifting to human AI teaming, and these roles in AI product managers and safety engineers are replacing routine data entry and basic research personnel. So basically, a guy's out on the road, and let's say he's filling out the form because you're putting a deck on your house. He fills it all out. He gets back, puts it on the scanner. AI reads all that stuff, places it where it needs to be. All the violations are coded. It goes over to the violation people. It prints out whatever, you got to pay this fine, or you got to do this, or whatever. Whatever it is, it issues a license to build or whatever. And you don't need humans after that until they can get a humanoid robot out there to inspect as a safety guy. Then you're all out of a job. That's the scary part about it.
I've been watching a few things on YouTube where people are getting taken to court and fined just because somebody in the council or the city has looked up on Google Maps structures that shouldn't be there. I watched one last night.
Yeah.
On Google Maps, there's a shed in his garden. A shed was taken down 15 years ago when he moved into the house. And they were trying to fine him now. The judge turned around and says, you want to get off your computer and go out and do some physical inspections before wasting the court's time.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you something, Jamie. It's because the way technology is going, they need more and more gold in all these processors and all this stuff. It's getting crazy. The demand is there for it. Okay, the demand is there, and I think it was Theodore Roosevelt. It was the last president that made owning gold illegal. As a private citizen, if you're a gold miner, you had to turn all that stuff over to the government. Then they got rid of that law because, hey, that's stupid. But now AI technology is demanding so much gold just to advance. That's why the prices are going up. It's crazy. Yeah. It was what is this? It was 13 years ago, and I wanted to understand my family genetics. It was a real eye opener, not pharmaceutical. Yeah. Oh, it's just like when we did 23andMe. My DNA is all over the frickin' internet. Hell, my stuff was all over the internet when I joined the Army. Okay. In my 201 file, which is your personnel file, they have a hard card in there, and they took my spot of blood, put it in this thing for my DNA, and then later on, we had to do, what did we do? It wasn't blood, or I had to get my mouth swabbed and stuff like that, and they upload that stuff, and yeah, it's crazy. And a lot of times these companies work research and development for the government, for the military, and they come up with all this stuff, and the taxpayers actually pay for the research and development because they give them these grants, and they're using your money to advance. Then once that it's advanced and the government drops the copyright after so many years, then these companies can just go to frickin' town with it. I remember when they first tested solar paint. Okay. That stuff, that sealant stuff that you can buy, and you can spray something like a hose or something and it seals it. Kind of the same concept. That was government. That was research and developed for the military. But they got this stuff in a can, and you lay down these two wires that you can use as a charger for your phone or your equipment or whatever, your sat phone or whatever when you're deployed. And you can take a concrete, you can take a rock, whatever, and you lay these wires on there that has open bare ends, and you spray that rock. That rock just became a solar charger with this paint stuff that you spray on there, and you can charge your stuff using that stuff. And I said, way back then, I go, wow, this is phenomenal. Now it's just like, yeah, whatever. It's nothing now. What we're going through. Yeah. That's Bigfoot. Paul, what did I do to hurt you? What did I do to hurt you?
Absolutely.
We need to renegotiate our contract together. I want the same one Mama V's got.
Never gonna happen.
Oh man. So yeah, people, they do so much stuff for the military, and then it takes it a while, like lithium batteries. They paid for that. I mean, it's all over the world. They're trying to get ahead of stuff, and it's crazy. Critical change challenges, energy and resource AI's growth in increasing constrained by electricity and water demands. By 2030, demand centers are projected to consume more power than Germany and France combined. Okay. To cool these centers, to operate these centers. Data scarcity. Man, I almost forgot that word. As human generated data is exhausted, AI developers are pivoting to synthetic data, artificially created data sets used to train future models of AI. Trust and security issues of algorithmic bias. That is a whole bunch of hogwash. It's a bunch of security stuff, and I don't even know what those words are.
Big words. That's what they are.
Hey, words are hard. And then finally, if you got kids right now planning to go to college and their field of study isn't around AI, humanoid robotics and stuff like that, I'm telling you, if you're going to work to be an architect, your job may be on the chopping list, guys. Your job may be on the chopping list. What are you? Okay, that's a dead end career here pretty soon, because AI is going to take that over. It's going to pick up on things humans miss. It's going to save on, hey, oh crap, we have to redo this. This ain't going to work when we put it into actual practice. So AI is going to do that. It's going to replace a lot of jobs. And I don't know if people are working on how are we going to take care of people when nobody has a job. What are we going to do? Do you have the answer, Paul?
What are we going to do when people don't have jobs?
Yeah, send them to Mars. Let them crack big rocks. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
That was my point altogether. Bigfoot is hairy. It's just never seen a razor.
Yeah. Oh, guys, in 2013, this is how far back robotic surgery is. In 2013, December of 2013, I had an 8-hour back surgery, right? And nobody touched me except for the anesthesiologist and the attending nurse that was there. So I'm in this big white room, laying on my stomach, and my orthopedic surgeon is in a booth. My neurosurgeon is in a booth. They're wearing a headset. They're wearing these gloves with wires coming off of them. And they're sitting there in a chair instead of standing over the patient. And these arms are coming down and they're doing everything. First cut, burn, it cauterizes everything so you don't bleed. It goes in there and it does all this stuff. It was like an 8-hour surgery. And I said, what? And he goes, oh, well, I was in the hospital. He goes, oh, you want to see the video? And he got on his thing and brought it up and put it on the TV. in my room in Colorado Springs. And I'm going, holy crap. And he goes, pretty cool, isn't it? I said, no, I'm fat.
Did you not realize that every time you go on
It's kind of like an out-of-body experience. I'm looking at this screen of me being cut open and these arms coming in, and like it's like a finger thing that comes in and it burns everything while it goes around your spine so it can loosen everything. And then I had all this calcium buildup, and it's like a freaking jackhammer, and pieces are flying everywhere, and they're getting it all out. And I'm just like going, oh, that was the weirdest thing I ever seen. And it was being done on me. So yeah, AI scares the crap out of me. Butlers, welcome to MT Homestead, homies.
You should realize you're fat when you roll on your belly and your ass gets burnt by the light bulb.
Oh. Thank you for joining as a member, Butlers.
Tony's brown nosing.
Why? What is he saying?
No, he's become a member.
Tony?
Tony.
I thought Tony was a member.
Butler Family Farms.
Jerry?
Jerry.
I'm going
getting mixed up with Tony from
only Tony I know is in our cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
And they've been a member.
I had a brain fart.
That's all right. But I'm going to tell you something. I had that back surgery. They had to reroute my sciatic because the calcium, I couldn't feel my legs because the calcium had cut off my sciatica in my L3, 4, and 5. And they had to go in there. When they took the MRI of my back, it was, have you ever been in the woods and you've seen a tree and it has a knot? All of a sudden you go, wow, look at that big bulge around that tree. Not hearts, but bulges. That's what my back looked like. And so they went in there and removed all that calcium and bone buildup. They had to reroute the little things for your sciatic nerve channel. That's hence the neurosurgeon and stuff like that. And dude, I woke up, I could feel my feet, my toes. It was great. If you've never felt the feeling of like you were walking on sponges when your sciatic is cut off, it's a weird feeling. It's like walking and you're inside of a bounce house. It's crazy. It is crazy without bouncing. You're just like, oh, and it was such a weird feeling. And I had to go through that for months before they actually gave me the surgery. And they should have done it in the Army, but they waited. I had to wait almost when they first found out I had this, and they could have jumped on it early. 17 years later, finally had surgery.
So 14 years for mine.
Wanda Henry, good to see you. That's not the only thing farting, Paul.
Yep. And I've said, James, I'm not denying nothing about my flatulence.
Oh, was that what that was? I thought you were just going, Rrr. I didn't know it was like, Rrr. Freya, Paul wants to talk to you, Freya. What are you doing, baby girl?
Who's a good girl?
Is you a good girl? Use your good baby, huh? Yeah, use your good baby. Go see Loki, okay? Go read books. Go on now. Go over there.
Loki.
Loki. She don't know what she wants. Anyway, guys, yeah. If AI frustrates you, you're not alone. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to win. The world's future is moving into that direction. Is it the end of the world? Will the robots rise up and take over? Nothing you can do about it. Okay? Nothing you can do about it. You can dance, you can protest. I don't care. You can't stop it. It's already got its hooks in the future. All right. Now, look at that little baby and her mama. I will tell you, Paul, you make beautiful babies. Your daughter is gorgeous.
I know.
Yep.
And so is hers.
Yep. That little one, man, this is cute as a button.
I look at that little one and I see my mother.
So what do we do?
Daughter.
What do we do, Paul? Do we just give in? Do we just give in, or do we make ourselves smarter? If you're an old codger, you might as well just give up. Go buy you a piece of land somewhere, raise your vegetables, stay off the internet, all right, and just live your best life. If you're young and you've got kids, you better get them headed in the right direction for a future. All right. And things like basket weaving degrees are no good no more.
Terrie.
Medical, a lot of the medical degree things are not going to be needed because AI is going to take that over. They've already done it. They've already done it in all these big databases and stuff like that. Because right now, I go to St. Francis, and every St. Francis clinic, every hospital, everything is all integrated into one. Okay? When they upload something, everybody can see it. Hey, Carrie. Carrie. Those 2 cats that I got from Carrie have literally destroyed my shop. All right. The other day, I found their water bowl sitting in their litter box. The bowl was like 5 feet away from their litter box. Water everywhere. I filled it up, water everywhere. And their watering dish that it's a little bit heavier on the bottom is inside their litter box. I'm going, what the hell? How does that happen with 2 cats? I could understand you had a dog, he picked it up with his mouth, carried it over there, whatever. And then I found a boot that's like 9 feet away, Terry's old muck boots underneath the wooden table inside the shop. It's all the way by the door underneath the rolling tool chest. How does a little 1-pound cat get a 2-pound boot all the way over there? I don't know. I went in there and I had 6 bags of feed and I filled up the the storage bins with feed. I took the bags, I put 2 bags inside one bag, 2 bags inside the other one, and I set them over there to be burned. They got the bags out of the bags that I rolled it all up and stuck it inside there.
Well, as James Hall says, but if you don't clean your shop, that's what happens.
Yeah. It's crazy. I'm blaming the cats. I'm blaming the cats. And then I go out there. Louise, the black cat, found a little styrofoam peanut, packing peanut, grabbed it in her mouth. Thelma sees her and jumps on top of her. They start playing. And then Louise takes off, runs, jumps, lands on top of my boat. Here comes Thelma. They tackle, they fall off, and then the race is on. And then she tackles her again. She gets the foam peanut, and they reversed roles. Then they went up the wooden ladder up to the rafters, and all of a sudden, Thelma's up there. Louise has got the thing now, and I hear her going, "Wah!" It is crazy. They're so entertaining. Not a mouse to be seen. Not a mouse to be seen, guys. Those 2 young ladies are doing their job out there, and I thank Carrie for that. I'm glad we could give them a home.
What about snakes?
It's too cold for snakes right now. Well, I'm going to tell you something. They killed one snake. It was a small one. But that one snake, I knocked it down on the ground before I dispatched it. And the cat went over there. And when that snake freaking whipped around on it, they didn't want nothing to do with that big 5-foot snake. Nothing. They got up onto the table and they watched me. And I'm like Don Knotts, the shakiest gun in the West. If anybody's ever seen that movie, you know, when he's got the pistol and he's shaking and stuff like that. That was me trying to dispatch the snake. So Venezuela. Woo! Man. Yeah, there's going to be. I got to read up on the Cuba thing. All right, I got to read up on that.
Well, Cuba. The thing about Cuba is because Venezuela have now been shut down, basically.
Yeah, Cuba's shut down. They can't get no oil.
Yeah,
and we just took an oil tanker that was being escorted by Chinese boats. We took that. Russian boats. I'm sorry. I thought you told me it was Chinese boats.
Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, Paul.
It's official. The Queen has risen. She's going to say, I've been awake for a while. See?
I know.
You can't believe, unless I put my eyes on it, I don't believe it.
That's the same with you sticking the nail through your thumb.
Yeah. Well, no, I had blood. I had a hole.
We didn't see the blood.
Hey, so I was watching that video Carrie did. She did a video explaining a bunch of stuff, and you guys got to go over there and watch that. But all of a sudden, I was thinking, how old is that video when all of a sudden I see a cat, 2 cats that look like Thelma and Louise? And I said, is it possible that she had 2 sets of cats that look exactly like each other? I was confused, Carrie. I was confused. I said, oh, my Lord, because they look like they're double gangers. Yeah, if it didn't happen on video, it didn't happen. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. The nail through the thumb. That freaking happened. I cried like a sissy boy, and I don't care what anybody says. That hurt.
Uh,
A 3-inch
Terry
finger.
said they were twins and triplets.
Yeah. And see, here's what I don't understand. We flew to the other side of the world and we put a foot in Iran's ass when we dropped those bombs on their nuclear facilities. And you would think that they would learn. Are they that staunch of idiots that you have to actually kill them to stop the way they're thinking? Is that what it takes? And there's probably millions and millions of great people that live in Iran. They probably are. I just can't understand how you allow them to stay in office or in power knowing that there is somebody that can reach out and destroy your world. I don't get it.
You're a hypocrite.
I don't get it. And I don't get the fact, I can't stand the fact that we had former presidents along the way that are like bad parents. All threats, no promises. Now all of a sudden you got some dude up
Got your
there.
backhanders.
He does what he said.
You're frozen. Oh. Big Mike's going on about bloody Iran and the Muslims. I've got something else totally different. The way he feels about them is the way we feel about your politicians. We're just waiting for you lot to rise up, kick your asses, and have a proper vote. Oh. I don't think that's AI. I think that's YouTube. Right, I'm going to send him a message and see what's going on.
Hi, Paul.
Ah, there he is. I was just sending you a message to see if you're coming back.
Good day, mate. We had an internet crisis. There.
I was just about to send Terry a message. See if you're
Larry
coming back.
said, it's because you were saying things that you shouldn't have been saying. And I say, who on you?
Me.
Yeah.
All I said was,
we had too many
what you were saying about Iran is the way most of the world thinks about you politicians.
Yeah.
It's about time they were all kicked out, given a good spanking, and most of their bloody well ill-gotten gains taken off them.
I agree. Paul, I am 100% in agreement. Our political theater needs to be shut down and reopened.
It's a bad example because our politicians are starting to follow suit.
Oh, I know. It's like a bunch of little babies. I watched a thing today, and guys, we're done talking about AI. I seen a thing today where a Democrat politician got up there and told the Republicans, you had the audacity to bring your own witness who says to defund the police and nobody says anything. Oh, our party would never do something like that. And then here comes the old boy from Arizona. He says, I'd like to introduce a video. And it was a video of like 26 Republican lawmakers saying defund the police. Oh, we forget. We were in a state of we're dumber than rocks, and stuff like that. I mean, it's like nobody had internet and nobody watched this whole theater during the whole BLM crisis, burning down America, hurting people losing their houses, their businesses, all this stuff. Everybody forgot about that already. Okay? They forgot about all that stuff. And nobody did nothing to stop it either. Okay? Who the powers that be back then. So you have no room to talk about crap. But all of a sudden they come up and say, hey, what you guys are doing wrong. We don't care that this guy's raped 13 women. You don't have the right to throw him out of this country. Are you guys out of your freaking minds? Lincoln Riley would have been 24 the other day. She got killed. She got raped. Okay? What is wrong with these people? Why do you want an America with all this garbage in it? I'm sorry. There's a lot of good people that came into this country. Honest, hardworking people. But there's just as many corrupt people working for the cartel in America, looking to hurt people in America. They're from Venezuela. They're from South America. Okay? I'm telling you, it's there. And why are you people defending people who stole $9 billion through fraud?
Because they vote for them.
Okay? I'm just telling you, like that. I seen a thing that said there's more money leaving the Minneapolis-St. Paul airport over the last 4 years than any airport, and it's going to other countries. Cash. Because they caught some of it, but they couldn't catch it all. So they know it's leaving. Okay? It's like Ecuador. Ecuador said, hey, screw this. We're not going to make our own money anymore. They got rid of it years ago. They use the U.S. currency. How do they get enough money down there to use the dollar as their currency? But they do. I'm just telling you guys, everybody is going to complain every single freaking day that Trump's in office. They're going to complain. If he took a crap, they're going to say, oh, he flushed twice. Okay? It's insane what these people will do. But when they're in office, inflation goes up, gas goes up, food goes up, everything goes up. It'll be Trump's fault again for at least 4 years. Trump is living in those people's brains rent-free.
James, I'm going to say this. They need castrated and then executed for what they did to her.
Yep. Yep. I'm going to tell you, guys, AI's taking over. America is revolting to get rid of the scum that is running our streets. Okay. Listen, we have enough thugs and criminals. We didn't need another 12 million of them out of the 25 million people that's coming to the States. All right. I say stay home, stay the hell out of the way of our agents and law enforcement and military, and let them clean this thing up. Then we can sit down and talk. Why are you defending criminals? Yeah. Is there going to be some fratricide of innocent people getting deported? Sure. But if you've never been at war and you don't think fratricide happens, it happens all the time. Okay? And it happens for the greater good.
I think it's about time both our countries brought back executions. I know you still have them over there. They're not as many as you need.
Well, they already reopened federal executions. We just don't publicize it.
Yeah. But now, these illegals that have come in, every time somebody rapes, execute the bastard. Every time somebody kills, execute.
Yep.
They'll soon get.
They got exactly what they did. When all the European countries dropped their borders, their border crossings, all that stuff, they opened themselves up. You don't know what's in your country. You have no freaking idea who came over from Austria, and that person came over from Bosnia, and then that person came over from, the Middle East, or that person came from Africa or wherever. You have no handle on who's in your freaking country. That's the problem with it. That is the problem. And now look at all these countries are saying, hey, enough's enough. Finland putting up the freaking border. Sweden putting up a freaking border. They're all putting up.
Poland didn't put it down.
All right. They're deporting the hell out of them. Go to Greece. All these countries, they're getting rid of. They're saying, no, we screwed up. We got to take responsibility for this, guys. It got ugly. That's all we're doing. All right. And it's our own people standing in the way of our law enforcement to do their job. They know who they are. Okay? Stay the hell out of their way. But no, you got paid agitators going out there. I seen this one dude. He had a worker's vest on, and he grabbed a hold of an ICE agent shirt as he was trying to get into the car. That boy didn't have a chance in hell. Those ICE agents stomped a mud hole in his butt.
Good.
Rightfully so.
Yes.
The girl tried to take off after she was told, and she was being a smartass, and she got herself freaking shot, left a kid behind, killed herself for these so-called children of Somali ancestry that ripped us off for $9 billion, and they were protesting because they stopped all the funding for childcare in Minnesota. So she made a conscious decision to go and protest, a conscious decision to use her vehicle to block traffic, a conscious decision to be an asshole to the agents on the ground, and then a conscious decision to hit the gas as that ICE agent was coming around the front of it. And guess what? He'd been to the gun range. He pulled it out quick, fast, and in a hurry, and we know what happened. She left a child behind because this is what she would be rather doing.
Ooh.
All I can say is you are a dumbass.
Have you seen what cameras just put up?
What'd she put up?
Her boyfriend was abusing a child that was taken away from her prior. Yes, James, he's talking about the illegal childcare scam.
No, I agree. If someone comes there and they don't have a judicial warrant, they ain't coming in my house.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts. But guess what? Now they're getting those warrants faster and faster. And then when they return, they're not going to knock on your door. They're going to bust it out of the frame. And then if you got nothing to hide, who cares? Remember when we were kids? Do what the police officer tells you to do. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And now all these agents and all these cops that are doing this, their families are being threatened, they being shot at, and you think you're not coming in my house is going to stop them? Guess what? Yeah, you can pull out whatever you want. You can point whatever you want. They're going to handle you appropriately because they just don't come in with one person. Okay? They don't come in with one. Yeah, you can say, hey, you don't have a warrant. You're not coming in, and that's fine. And you should do that. Make them do the processing. Make them go get the warrant. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got a warrant? Okay, please come on in. Okay? Don't think they don't have your house under surveillance if they wanted to come into your house. Oh, they just drove off. No, they're watching you. Trust me. All I got to say is if you're supporting the other side to say we don't want you to get rid of criminals, then what the hell? Do you want your daughters and to be raped? Do you want your sons to be killed? Do you know all these, Trinde Aragua, throwing people out of their apartments in Colorado, the governor saying, oh, no, nothing's happening. And they got video evidence of it, but they just keep saying the opposite. Oh, it's not happening. It's not happening. That's what I don't understand. I thought we put politicians in office to do and make the best decision for us, their constituents. I thought that's why they were in there. But they're not. Our people are fighting like freaking children in Washington, D.C., like little freaking bullies on the freaking playground. Every last one of them on both sides. Fire all of them. Start over. Get rid of all this shit. I'm so sick of it. I felt safer living in Korea, okay, with the little nuke throwing idiot up north than I do here sometimes. Watching all this, what's going on in my America, your America. Anybody that would support all this crap going on, something's mentally wrong with you. You need to do a self-evaluation of the way you think, because this isn't normal. Okay? It's not. And then people don't get involved in it until something happens to your family. Is that what it takes? You don't switch over until somebody rapes your daughter, kills your son, murders your wife. That's when you, oh, shoot, man, I should have been paying more attention. I'm telling you guys, something's wrong with these people.
You know them protesters you're going so mad about?
Yeah.
I would say they need to go to the doctors, get their brains removed, bleached, put back in.
God.
But I think they've already been lobotomized. And Tamara says you can take a comment off the screen.
Do what now? What comment?
Iran is free, Cuba is about to be. The comment you've got underneath ours.
I don't even know where that thing is now. Let me do that. I don't know. I don't know, people. Somebody's got to prove me I'm wrong. It's okay to have that many criminals in your country. It's okay for all this stuff to go on.
It's
all right?
not.
It's okay. You have to think the way I think, or we can't be friends, or families can't get together at Thanksgiving because you're so radicalized, okay, that you don't even know which side's up. Okay. I mean, I'll sit down and listen to people, but here's the problem.
They don't want to sit down and listen to you.
Here's the problem. All these groups who preach tolerism, be tolerant of are not tolerant of anything else but theirs.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is it that I have to be tolerant of your beliefs? I have to be tolerant of your identity, but you don't give a rat's ass about anybody else. I don't get it. Somebody help me.
Entitled pricks.
No, I don't think she was trying to get away from him. Yeah. It's sad. It was sad that, that guy was coming around to help that guy who had his hand inside there. She knew what was going on. They told her friend or whoever this lady was that was with her, her life partner, told the cop or the federal agent, whatever she said, go, you guys need to go have lunch and we'll talk later. Like, who the hell are you? And now her partner's gone because she's an asshole. Her partner tries to take off and almost hits, whether it was on purpose or not. Obviously, that agent went to the range because he pulled that thing out quick, fast, and hurry. All right. and got part of the window, which hit her dead wherever. I'm telling you, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And that's what she did. She was out there blocking the road on purpose, being an ass, okay? Ended up leaving a child behind. That child gets to be raised up with no mom. Who won? Not a damn
I believe the child did.
Not a damn person won.
Oh, I think the child won that one. Because whatever mama he's going to get next is going to be something harder than the one he lost.
And you can say whatever you want. You can see it. You don't have to believe it. But there is not one federal agency that's going to prosecute that ICE agent. Guarantee it. You don't see people burning down cities, do you? Why is that? Could you imagine? Could you imagine if the lady behind the wheel was anybody but Caucasian? How the media would blow this so far out of proportion?
Oh, yeah.
And the cities would start burning again. The riots would start happening again. It's insane, isn't it?
I
don't get it. Okies Eden, welcome in. Sorry you came into this shit show, huh? Sorry. But anyway, guys, I promise you, hey, Friday we will not have a morning talk. I have to, where do I have to go, babe? Oh, I got to go to the orthopedic surgeon.
Is that what they call in brain scans these days?
Yeah. I have to go to an orthopedic surgeon. Yeah, I seen that. I seen them do. There was one kid posted a video, and the Border Patrol they were looking for a guy named Dela Cruz, and the kid said he pulled up his phone because he had a mass email from their politicians saying if somebody comes to your door, read them this, and he read this thing verbatim. And the guy goes, okay, we'll be back. And he told him, he goes, but you'll be sorry. Told him, didn't care. ICE agents don't care. F your feelings. That's what they're saying. And they'll be back. And I'm sure his house was under surveillance, waiting for Dela Cruz to run out the back door or do something. And then they'll be back and they will kick your door in, smash your windows, pop and bangs going off, and then they'll come get you. That's the way you want to play it. Again, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and people can waive their constitutional thing all they want. Guys,
for a warrant.
This is reality. You took BLM as reality. You allowed them to burn everything down. Guess who's burning it down now?
Asking for a warrant is not unreasonable.
So you can complain. You can say, give me this, but the law. Nobody's going to prosecute these guys. Okay? So you can do all the protesting you want. And I will tell you soon, and you've already seen it. You put your hands on an ICE agent or a Border Patrol, you were getting your ass handed to you, and then you're going to get prosecuted by the same people that is not going to prosecute the agents. Okay, guys? So anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming in today. Remember, be kind to one another. Help somebody in need. Always, always. Think of that. Guys, these morning discussions get hot and heavy sometimes, guys. And if it doesn't bother you, I'm glad you're here. If it does bother you, I'm still glad you're here. I always put the link up at the top. You can always come up and talk your piece, what your truth is. We can have a discussion on it, guys. I'm here for you. Trust me, I'm here for you. Yeah. And you shouldn't be. Everybody should. But do it right. The cops should do it right. Don't just come up there and say, hey, because they're trying to use intimidation. That's what they're doing. But they come back for a warrant, guys. Be prepared. Be a Boy Scout. Be prepared. Or no, they can't call it Boy Scouts no more. We lost the right to call Boy Scouts, but we never took away the girl in Girl Scouts
and Girl Guides
because that would be wrong. Isn't that crazy? It's a messed up world we got. All right, guys. Love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Paul, I will see you next Monday. If I don't see you sooner on one of our lives, I go live tomorrow with Jason on Sergeant's Talk TV, then Wednesday with Terry, and then I won't see you again until next Monday. So love you guys. God bless you. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later, Gator. Terry's making breakfast.
Oh, what we having?
What are we having, hon? Ooh, a breakfast skillet. Sausage, onions, potatoes. Woo, doggy. All right. Later.